Tasting like a boss as I punch you in the face, I think, partially. I'm sorry. I did my signature taste like a boss fist thing, and I think I just popped you in the muzzle. It's okay. You're not abused. Remember, I didn't punch you. You weren't abused, right? All right. Okay, anyway. Happy June, guys. June 2024. And yes, it's going to be the first of the 4 Bones Summer 2024 flavors that we're reviewing today, and it's going to be a 3-way review. We're going to be doing Orange-Sickle. It is an orange vanilla cream, so like a creamsicle, orange creamsicle coffee flavor. Haven't had it yet, but we're going to be doing the 3 ways. Before we do, I have to recognize that sometimes these flavors bring in other viewers for the first time, and so I want to give a little bit of background about Bones Coffee Company. Bones Coffee Company really is the reason I think I really started doing these reviews, because I really like the different flavors they had, and I want to taste them in their different formats. They're not the only coffee company I review, but they release so many flavors that you'll see a lot of videos that we do here. They're a company from Cape Coral, Florida, and I live in Florida. I have a lot of Florida pride. I support Florida businesses. I sometimes will do reviews of companies for a first time, and if it's bad, I won't even put it out. I won't. I want you to know, and everyone else who's viewing, that if I'm ever hard on a company now, I feel like I can be. For example, with Bones Coffee Company, I like their stuff, but from time to time I don't. And I'm going to be very honest about it, and I will post that, because I feel like I've already said enough good things about the company. It's clear I like the company, and I don't feel like I'm hurting the company in any way. Why do I say that? Well, because I don't want people to feel that I'm ever bashing a company because they watch one video. If you ever watch one of my videos and I don't like a particular flavor, go back and search that company, please, and see other flavors. Now, that doesn't mean I think these are going to be bad. I don't really know, but I thought that's probably a good idea. We are getting to be a little bit bigger of a channel, and I want that to be shared. Well, June is probably my second favorite month of the year. 1, it's my birthday month. 2, my little brother, who's my only sibling, it is his birthday month as well. So June carries with it the idea of Carvel cakes. I was born here in Florida. I spent some time in the Carolinas, a lot of time in the Carolinas, but here in Florida, June, school's always out in June. It is the time of being on the water, of skateboarding when it's way too hot outside, of being at the ocean, of surfing. Not that I ever was a good surfer in any way whatsoever, but yeah, it's just a great month. And as I've gotten older, it's now the month of Father's Day. So sometimes we'll call it the month of Roy, because I'm Roy. Nice to actually say my name to you. And also now it's Pride Month, so I have all my LGBTQ friends and family. It's a great month for them. So for me, it's a great month. Still not going to beat October for me, especially how hot it is outside, but it is one of my favorite months. And so happy June. All right, guys, we have Orange-Sickle. Right off the bat, let me just say, I happen to think this image that they have is great. Bones always does a great job on their images. This one really stands out for me. I love the attention to detail. I love the Grim Reaper carrying the sickle, therefore having the orange sickle and the sickle, the scythe, double entendre. I like the way that it's bitten out of, so it still has that curved look like a scythe would or sickle would. I like how it's dripping down from the sun into the mug. It's just well thought out in every way. It's not just some image that's thrown on. And then on the side, I really love the image of the Grim Reaper ripping a curl, dude. That is sweet. And in fact, I will say a year ago, maybe a year, maybe more, Bones came out with this What the Fluff cotton candy coffee. We did a review on that too. Their shirts for that were different because they put a small little image in the front and then a big splash image in the back, as opposed to what Bones usually does, which is just a big image in the front. Bones has not released any shirts for this coffee, and they may not. I don't know. I can tell you, even if the coffee is horrible, I still want you to make this shirt, Bones. And this is just me throwing out there. I know that I am not in any way a graphic design person. But because of the surf theme, if you could replicate what Ocean Pacific and TNC Surf Design used to do in the past, it would be great. And this is just my suggestion. I would take this guy here, make him a small image, put him in the front, nice plain shirt with him in the front, and on the back, big splash image. Just takes up the whole back. That's just me throwing it out there. If you guys think so, put it in the comments. I know that's a lot of talking about stuff that isn't the taste of the coffee, but guys, it's June. This is my celebration. Give me a break, okay? So now, Kylo, let's get down to what's important. Okay, well, we're going to have it, yes, guys, in the cold brew. Cold brew for over 24 hours. We're going to be having it in the drip. We have it in the Bones official mug, indeed. And yes, please, for those who don't know, I do not work for Bones. I do not. And we're going to be trying it in espresso. And for you guys out there who like your cream, I do not. But for those who do, I know I've been told, hey, when you taste it, maybe you should just try it with a little cream. At the end, we'll try the drip with a little bit of creamer, okay? That's for you. That's a sacrifice I'm making for you. All right, so Orange-Sickle Orange Vanilla Cream, our diabolically delicious brew plunges you into a zesty experience of bold orange essence, artfully colliding with smooth vanilla waves and fiendishly indulgent cream. Brew a cup and feel your very bones tingle with anticipation. Orange-Sickle is a brew to die for. Well, let's see if it's a brew to die for as far as scent goes. Here we go. The Orange-Sickle flavor is on point. That smells like my buddy got an Orange-Sickle in front of me, because I didn't usually get Orange-Sickles at the ice cream truck while I'm waiting for my little green froggy, which I always regretted because frozen bubble gum never really chewed well. You know, the eyeballs chewy. Yeah, okay, so I mean, hey, as far as scent goes, nailed it. Smells like orange creamsicle. All right, let's move to the cold brew, which is my preferred method of coffee. Tasting like a boss. Well, actually, smelling it first. No smell. It's a cold brew. Not atypical. Here we go. Tasting like a boss. I'm trying to think. First off, let me say, it doesn't taste bad, okay? Some flavors I taste don't taste good. This is not one of those flavors. I'm trying to ask myself if I truly would taste it as orange if you gave it to me and told me that it was a flavored coffee, but didn't tell me what it was. I would tell you that it wasn't regular coffee. I would know that. I'm not really getting any creamy notes. I'm not sure if I would guess orange, but knowing that it is orange, I would tell you that it kind of tastes like coffee with orange rind as opposed to zest. Rind. So it's not sharp, but you can taste something that's there. I don't think I would get it for the cold brew. I don't think it has that thing that I want it to have. But you know, at the same time, even if it was more orangey flavored, I'm not sure if it would be something that would be necessarily my thing. I remember when we had years ago, around the time I got married actually, they had those chocolate oranges, remember? They look like an orange, and you'd take it and you'd smack it, and then you'd open it up and it actually looked like little divisions of an orange, and it was chocolate that had a little orange flavor to it. I guess that would be the pinnacle of orange chocolate flavor for me. And I wasn't actually a massive fan of that. Here, I like this more than those, but that's because there's less orange flavor in it. So, you know, it doesn't work for me as a cold brew. I wouldn't get it for that. I'd still get it for the bag and the image, but it's not doing it for me in the cold brew. Let's move to the drip, though. I can tell you on the drip, the scent that was coming off really, you know, it's funny, I'm smelling the mug now, and I don't really smell it, but I know that as it was brewing, I was really getting that Orange-Sickle scent. I was really kind of excited, so I don't know, here we go, going to the drip. Okay. There, I think I probably would be able to venture a guess that it was orange. Uh, hmm. Yeah. No, I taste that. That's really good. I mean, again, I'm not a big orange chocolate person, but it definitely works much better in the drip than it does in the cold brew. It's not explosion of orange. I'm not saying that, but I would have been able to tell you that that's it. Again, it would be more like of the rind of the orange with a little more sweetness, but none of that zing, none of that zest. I'm not really uh, feeling that. With this flavor, had I been able to taste this and smell what I was smelling when it was brewing, I think I would have gotten more of it. But the creaminess, not really there. But hold on. Maybe that'll be remedied. All right, moving to the espresso. Now, I already tell you right now, based upon what I've already seen, I'm thinking no. But, those are my prejudices. Those are my coffee prejudices come out. Okay, well, scent-wise, Orange-Sickle definitely comes through a lot more. In fact, the creaminess comes out a lot more on the espresso, on the scent. Tasting like a boss. It's actually kind of pleasant. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, because of the scent, I'm smelling something that's there, and the taste isn't earthy as strong as your espresso would be, but it doesn't fall into the trap of becoming sour like a lot of fruity flavored coffees can be. So this actually does work. I'm trying to think if I were to, because I could actually see myself making this as an espresso for somebody. It wouldn't be my go-to espresso. I wouldn't use it as a mixer for anything else. But what would I serve it with? You know what? Maybe I would serve it with, what are they called? Java cakes? Java cakes? Is that the wrong term? I apologize if it is. In the international aisle of our grocery store, there's a lot of different things from around the world. Duh, it's international aisle. But during the time of COVID, we kind of got into the little English cookies because they had the British baking show on TV, and I thought it was called the Java cakes, which were the ones that have a little bit of orange and chocolate. And I actually thought those were okay. I could see if that's what it is. Those little orange chocolate cookies, not Turkish delight, not Turkish delight, but little cookies that have a little bit of orange and some chocolate. I could see having those with this here, making that special for a guest. So thumbs up for that. I like that. All right, let's come back to the drip, guys. Let's come back to the drip and do the stuff that I know you guys want me to do. All right, got creamer here. I will tell you it is a French vanilla creamer. I don't put milk in my stuff. I find that to be, I'm just not going to do that. It doesn't add enough creaminess and just disappoints me. All right, tasting like a boss with Orange-Sickle, orange vanilla cream with a little cream added. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's good. All right. You got me. You got me, guys. Listen, if you're going to do this particular flavor, you're going to enjoy it mostly in the drip and maybe espresso from time to time, given that little scenario I told you, those little orange chocolate cookies. But if you have it with drip, you want to add a little bit of cream to it. Not too much. Not too much. You really need to put less than you typically would use. Put 1/4 of what you typically would use. And I think I actually poured a little bit more than I should have. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to add a little bit of this to it, even though it's going to cool down the coffee. All right. Yeah, see, that's what you need to do. With just a little bit of creamer, I didn't add any sugar. It's going to pull up the creamy notes that were really kind of lacking, and it actually brightens the orange up. That's good. Okay, so it is worth the purchase for the drip, and it is worth the purchase to have for the side of the espresso. But most importantly, it's worth it to have the image. Bones, make it a shirt, please. And while you're at it, again, can I appeal it again? Take s'more time and make it a hoodie. Make it a hoodie. image here, image in the back, please. I've been begging for years, and yet, no, you don't even release the shirt again. So, there you go. I'm going to come back to the cold brew one more time, give it a chance. It's the brightest of them, but no. Okay, so cold brew, no. Drip, yes, with a little bit of cream. And espresso, yes. So it is a winner as far as I'm concerned for people who want to make the purchase. There you go. Orange-Sickle, orange vanilla cream by Bones. We got the first review in the books. Going to be doing another one later today, I think. So until next time, from Kylo and I and the entire family, thank you for the support. Hit like, subscribe, share. I love the fact our community is growing. Put your comments below. And by the way, for those of you who have been texting me and messaging me saying, I'm looking forward to the reviews, I'm really waiting for my reviews before I make a decision. Guys, that really means so much to me that you care, that you watch these videos. And I love you guys. All right, so until next time, what are we going to do, Kylo? Don't make me punch you in the face again. Brr. Keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.